Slum formation has been central in the development of Kampala as rapid urbanization continues in the Ugandan capital. With the numbers of slums still unknown in Kampala, most people believe that the scale is massive. One prominent slum existing in Kampala is Kikoni. Like other slums in Kampala, Kikoni, which neighbors Makerere University in the west, houses a huge number of people who are mostly students. There is also a wide gap between the rich and the poor, which has left a portion of the population to hustle for means of survival, leading to insecurity in the slum. As UN Habitat estimates, over 60% of urbanites in sub-Saharan Africa are living in slums. The residents must therefore brace themselves for the cost it comes with. No wonder security in Kikoni is worrisome.
The security of this place, actually I would say it's average. Depending on God's mercy.
Many residents, mostly students, have in one way or the other been victims of insecurity, with some losing massive properties like one Jennifer Acheng.
Personally, I have been a victim of this circumstance where I was actually robbed twice. They came to my room and at first they took all my things and trust me, I started at zero. They took all my property, my clothes were stolen, and actually I started from zero. And the second time, they came to my room while I was sleeping. They came and they opened my door. You know, it was a steel door, just like this gate. It was a steel door, and what I had to do in defense was just shout. You know, as a woman, you don't have a lot of strength to fight them back, but just to shout.
The worrying ordeal did not end with Acheng. Mr. Faizo Kasoja was also a victim of laxity in the security in Kikoni.
Yes, I was a victim of, let me call it robbery. They broke in my room. I was actually broken. I don't even know how they broke in, but it was locked. I don't know that those guys used Maggie or what. That's what I know. They almost stole every electronic appliance that existed. I lost my TV, the DVDs, everything that was electronic. They took everything, phones. So they even took academic documents.
As you have already seen, the insecurity in Kikoni is basically theft and robbery, which police terms as simple robbery. This form of robbery has also affected the business community, as one tailor, Mrs. Veronica Ahol, tells us.
Like theft was long last year, but it was same till now, but I've never seen it again. But they tried, they broke the padlocks. Some others they took, but others they left. Even the machine was there, I just found it.
With insecurity instances coming with its uniqueness, some residents say police has less interest going deeper during patrol.
Okay, during the night, you can walk in Kikoni, but there's a lot of ships. So, for me, fear to walk is a big deal. So, the police patrol, they always pass by, they pass there, the main road, but not the deep village.
Mr. Nicholas Talemwa, a businessman dealing in internet cafe, do not believe in the police protection. As he narrates.
You know, okay, there are patrols moving in the night, the police patrols, but however they won't be moving along the shop every time. They won't. So that could contribute about, I could rank it like 5% of the security in the area. 5%, because let's not protect us actually. They don't.
Despite having more than one police station in Kikoni, victims of robbery do not see police as the best option to approach in redressing their problem, as Acheng further says.
Well, when I reported to police, of course, because those guys take time. They say they have to investigate. So I had to wait forever, and I didn't get any feedback. Anyway, up to now, I didn't get any feedback. Yeah, the case just ended like that.
So we tried, I tried reporting to police, but police couldn't help because they couldn't still retrieve or find out where the thieves had gone. And even when they get them, no one is retained. No one is detained. People always go. People always caught, arrested, and they always again back.
The fear associated with Kikoni has prompted some caliber of people to reside where they feel safer in wall fence building. One Mrs. Kadmala Lugai Duku says it feels safer staying in apartment due to the fence.
Yes, we like staying in places fenced because security, and maybe because we feel not being seen by men, something like that. That's why we like fenced places.
With others opting for wall fence better hostels like Olympia and Garden Courts. Other residents have designed measures of providing security for themselves.
To ensure that I'm secure, I have some alarm locks. Yeah. So just having a casual relationship with my neighbors. If you hear the alarm going on, please note that somebody is trying to engage.
However, some trust police safety in policing Kikoni and says some part of Kikoni is already cleansed of insecurity. One notable part is Kikoni B, which locals believe is better to stay in than Kikoni A.
Kikoni, here in Kikoni B, we have security. We are staying with people who are doing the security because the fence is staying just behind us here. That means we are very secure. But the only problem here is the other side, they have a lot of insecurity.
When we approached the OC Kikoni, ASP Natumanya Albert Katadi on security situation at Kikoni, here is what he said.
Well, Kikoni security is, we have actually have the lowest crime rate in history of Kikoni. In 2015, according to statistics which we have, there were 75 cases of simple robberies reported. So robberies have different, there's how we categorize them. We have aggravated robbery and simple robbery. Yeah. So we basically always have here simple robberies. Aggravated robberies, they are always scarce. So they had 75 cases which were reported in our SD book. In any community, there is always a place which is considered crime-free, kind of. It may not be 100%, but you may find the crime rate is a bit low. So even in Kikoni, it is the same community where we have same people who live in other communities. So we have places which we know they are really good. For example, I can give like around here, where we stay as police. It is hard for someone to come and commit a crime in the nearby. But when the more distance you move, the more people relax. So we have places which are more safer, and those that we think they are not so safe. For example, we have Mwara area. There is a place we call Mwara. It is down. It is a border with the Kawara.
Mr. Natumanya also highlights some of the challenges they are facing in making Kikoni a better place to be in, despite achieving in policing Kikoni B.
Kikoni, it is at the border. You know, police has divisions. So Kikoni borders with old Kampala, that is Kawara side, and then Kawempe, here Bwaise. And those are all slum areas, you know the history of Bwaise. And we again border with another deadly place of ours. It is under our division, Kareru. So we are under next safer place. It's only actually one border of Makere, because we border Makere University. All these other surroundings, they are slum areas and full of thugs. Secondly, we have a challenge of students. They are so careless. They don't mind about what happens around them. For example, at 3 you can meet a student putting on headphones, carrying a laptop, moving at 3 in the night.
Going down the history lane, Kikoni has undergone magnificent evolution process, according to Mr. Richard Kibero, an elder.
I got here in 1993. so cheaply. I think to say cheaply because you hear the name Kikoni. Kikoni. I don't know whether Banyankoli or Achiga. When you say Enkoni, you mean sticks which you can use to hit somebody. So this place was full of thieves. And many people do not like to buy from any piece of land here because of thieves.
You said the place was first filled with thieves, like den of thieves.
Yeah.
And then how do you see it now?
Totally improved. It is improved because, by then it was almost bush. So anybody could hide anywhere. But now you can hardly find any 5 square meters unbuilt in. So it is fully occupied by buildings.
With that sequence, Kikoni, like other slums in Kampala, still faces some of the most difficult security challenges with high fatality rate as development of the slum keeps accelerating. Report compiled by Jasper Okello, Ogwang Vincent DePaul, and Mabeo Deng Stephen.